You know, when I listen to Bernie Sanders at these debates, I can't help but think he's the only one that really cares about this at all. I mean, Amy Klobuchar is up there so passionateless. It's like they took off Game of Thrones and Downton Abbey. She's like, I got nothing else better to do, so I might as well run, you know. Kamala Harris is like Anita Baker's on her farewell tour, so I figured, hey, let's be really, really clear. I guess I'll run for president. You know? Andrew Yang's trying to sell a book. Tulsi Gabbard's trying to piss off the Democrats. And Bernie's the only one who's really trying to just save the world. And everybody else is like, la 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 la. Can't hear you, Bernie. La 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 la. You say something, Bernie? La la la. Like they don't really care. You know, I just see Bernie like sort of like a mob boss in a way. You know, like he'd get you whacked or get your knees broke if he could. You know, like that's how much he cares about saving the world, and that's what I think Bernie thinks he's here to do: save the world. For instance, climate change. I mean, he was the only one who talked about climate change with any sense of urgency whatsoever. Only one. He corrected the moderators because they were like, well, we need to get this done in 8 to 10 years. And Bernie was like, hold on a second. 8 to 10 years? No. I take an issue with the framing of that question.
Tom, you stated
you
talked about the need to make climate change a national emergency. I've introduced legislation to just do that. Now, I disagree with the thrust of the original question, because your question has said, what are we going to do in decades? We don't have decades. What the scientists are telling us, we don't get our act together within the next 8 or 9 years. We're talking about cities all over the world, major cities going underwater. We're talking about increased drought, talking about increased extreme weather disturbances. The United Nations is telling us that in the years to come, there are going to be hundreds of millions of climate refugees, causing national security issues all over the world. What we have got to do tonight, and I will do as president, is to tell the fossil fuel industry that their short-term profits are not more important than the future of this planet. And by the way, the fossil fuel industry is probably criminally liable because they have lied and lied and lied when they had the evidence that their carbon products were destroying the planet. And maybe we should think about prosecuting them as well.
Thank you, Senator Sanders.
We don't have 8 to 10 years. If we don't get something done in the next 1-2 years, it is over. Listen here. We need to do much better. I wrote the damn bill, and I need to run the damn car over your face. You idiots. We need to do something about climate change today. Right here. I talked to Nina Turner. I love Nina. And Nina said I was too old for her, but that she loved me. And that she would help me beat you. She's my black person who knows everything. So she's going to help me in mass incarceration. Right here. We start with climate change. Then we start with getting rid of everybody who looks like a swamp creature. We take them all outside. We bury them deep. We dig a big hole. We put them in the deep hole. Then we put a dirt over the big hole. Then we sail away from the island. That's how you deal with these crony capitalists who are selling our children's futures. That's what we do. And all the Wall Street thieves and vagabonds, we pick them up. We put them in a big bucket. We drop that bucket in the middle of the ocean. It's a big ocean. We put them in the ocean. Right there. Right here. Then we leave that bucket and we drop the bucket. We put bricks in the bucket. We put bricks in the bucket. The bucket will float down all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. They'll cry, they'll scream, I'm drowning. And we do, okay, so fine. Then we cut on the music louder. We can't hear them. Then we sail away. That's how you deal with the Wall Street. Elizabeth Warren, who's stealing all of my great ideas. We take Elizabeth Warren. We take her back to Oklahoma. We put her on a farm. We burn up the farm with her on the farm. We go back, we get things done. That's what we do. This is my idea, my big idea. Climate change is no joke. I'm sweating and I'm cold at the same time. Climate change is no joke. You know what the joke is? The joke is that Donald Trump is the president And the joke is that you thought Hillary could beat him. No, she couldn't, obviously. And Rachel, you are an idiot with the Russia shit. Stop the Russia shit, okay? Right here is what we need to focus on, right here.